The energy stores topic, which, as you can see, is this. It basically goes on about how energy is transferred, the conservation of energy, and how it's converted from one thing to another. And I've decided, this is the revision I did at the time, and instead of writing out an entire thing, I'm just going to show you this. Because let's just say it got me some decent marks. Yeah, very, very decent. So the things I wrote down for revision on this was W equals Fs, which is work done equals force times distance, joules, newtons, meters. Power equals work done over time, so P equals W over T. Force equals F equals Ke, force equals spring constant times extension. Extension is obviously in meters, and spring constant is in newtons per meter. And then these are the new ones. So gravitational potential, energy, equals mass times gravity times height. So gravitational potential energy is basically energy that is brought on by the effects of gravity. So the higher something is, and the more mass it has, the higher the gravity, the more gravitational potential energy. The higher something is, the more it'll fall. The heavier something is, the quicker it'll fall, and the more energy it will produce because of the increase in force. So another thing here is kinetic energy equals 0.5 times mass times velocity squared. So basically kinetic energy is movement, so movement equals 0.5 times mass times velocity squared. I can't think of a better way to explain this, except that that's what it is, and you've got to know it. Same with elastic potential energy. That's 0.5 times spring constant times extension squared. So to find out these two things, it's a similar formula, just with different things substituted in. So if you can just remember the basics of the order of it, you can just put the things in and remember, oh yeah, I can put Ke in there, M in there, and V in there. Or, oh yeah, I can put EP in there, and K in there, and E squared in there. So it's just all the structure of the equation. So that's all the equations for energy stores. I've talked through a few things about energy stores, but this, as I said, is all I needed for the test. All I used before the test. And then I did a few questions, so just using these equations. Braking distance, I believe that could have been on that one as well. Yeah, and they're just how, it's all about substituting in equations. These new equations were basically the majority of the topic. I'm sorry for not doing a full thing on it, but this is all I did in revision terms for the actual test itself, well, the topic test, so I thought this is all I'd do.